What should you be aiming to accomplish financially in the new year? I'm going to help you with some specific financial goals coming up. My name is Mike Bernard. I'm the host of the Wise Money Show. I'm also one of the certified financial planners right here at Korhorn Financial Group. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and smash that thumbs up button. All right, so do you have any New Year's resolutions? Do you have any financial goals? Do you have any just life goals? I think all of us, there's this big push to get specific, SMART goals, if you know that acronym. But I think all of us want to be a little healthier, okay, in this next year, lose that 15 pounds or whatever, just be healthier. I think we all want to deepen and improve the important relationships in our life. I know that I do. I think financially, right, that would generally make the list. We'd like to save up more or pay down debt, something like that. I think we'd all want to spend a little less time on social media, if we're being honest. These are some of the generic categories that almost are universal, right? You might say take a vacation or have a certain experience, something like that. But these are some generic categories of goals or resolutions that you might have for 2022. But what if we take that challenge of being specific about some of the things that we want to accomplish? And here at Wise Money, what are some specific financial goals that you could be striving for, that you could be shooting for, instead of just saying, well, I'd like to, improve my finances in the year ahead, okay? What are some specific goals? Let's get into it. So I've got 10 that you could consider, 10 specific financial goals, any of these 10 that you could consider depending on where you're at. The first few I would put in the category of, being on track for goals. So the number one that I would say, because I think this is primarily the number one reason people come and see a certified financial planner, and that is to get on track for retirement. Get on track for your retirement goal. And you might say, well, that's not specific at all. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because you could sit down and create a 5-factor retirement plan. And okay, when do you want to be retired? What's your life expectancy? How much will you be spending? What are your income sources? How much do you have saved up? How much should you be saving? And how much financial or investment risk are you willing to take? Do that 5-factor retirement plan and see if you're on track. And if you're not, figure out what trade-offs you need to make. I need to work a little bit longer. I need to spend a little bit less. I need to save a little bit more. A combination of all three to figure out, okay, here's what you need to do to get on track. That is a specific financial goal, is figuring out what do I need to do to be on track for my retirement goal, and start doing those things so that you are on track. If you are standing here today or sitting here or whatever thinking, I don't really know where I stand for retirement, one of the specific financial goals is figure out what you need to do to be on track for your retirement plan and start doing that. Another goal-related, retirement-related financial goal that you could come up with is just save 15% of your income. You could say that, honestly, that's one of my goals this year, and it has been one of my financial goals each year for a long time, is save 15%. And if you and your spouse are just saving into a retirement plan at work, that's easy. Just set your contributions to 15% and there you go. But if you don't have that available or something like that, you might need to look at funding Roth IRAs or funding some other accounts. And then you can just do the math to say, all right, here's how much in total our salary is. Times 15% equals this much. What approach do we need to take to be saving that amount? Another financial goal that you could have for this new year is be on track with saving the right amount for your kids' college. If that's a goal of yours, just do some calculations, work with the CFP, do some calculations to see how much do you need to be saving in order to have 50 grand available for each of your kids to go to college, or to help them, go to a community college, or help them with a state school, or whatever your goal is, all right? Figure out, do that math, and then get on track for saving that amount. And then another financial goal that you could consider related to, saving up and that sort of stuff is commit to maximizing your contributions to your health savings account. To spend a lot of time, the Wise Money Show, talking about the advantages of the health savings account if you're eligible to save up into one. So that could be one of your goals as well. Make a maximum contribution to that health savings account in 2022. What are some other financial goals? What if you need to stabilize your financial foundation, okay, and have a solid financial foundation? Well, you could have a goal of fully funding your emergency fund, okay? I set this goal for myself every year as well. Make sure my emergency fund is at X level by year end, okay? And so that could be your goal as well. If you're not sure what your emergency fund should be, work with a certified financial planner. Dave Ramsey says 3 to 6 months of your living expenses, of your lifestyle. If that is confusing to you and you don't have a CFP in your life, I'm going to encourage you to get one, okay? But you could just say, well, all right, 4.5 times my monthly spending. Or, you know, if you're shooting for that 3 to 6 range, right? Or you could say 4 times my monthly spending or 5 times my income, something like that. Pick a number. Come up with a plan. Well, then I need to save $500 a month into this high interest online money market account, something like that. Work that plan. Okay, that could be a goal. Could just be, I want to pay down debt. And you might say, well, that's not specific at all. Do the math right now. How much debt do you have? Just tally it up. This is something we do for all of our clients, creating their net worth. Actually, how much is in the bank? How much is saved for retirement? How much do you have in real assets? Okay, those are your assets. How much do you have on mortgage? How much do you have auto loans, credit card debt, student loans, all that stuff? This is your total liabilities, and here's your net worth. Just do that math right now. Come up with a plan to be aggressively saving, making more than minimum payments, and then just do the math to see how much do you have in debt on 12/31/2022. Have a goal to have it paid down. Have a goal to say, I want to have $10,000 less in debt by the end of the year, something like that. That can be a financial goal that you're shooting for. And then finally, another towards this stabilizing your financial condition is just update your budget. And you might say, well, geez, that's an easy goal. I didn't say they needed to be hard, but that could be that one small financial decision that creates the upward spiral that you're looking for in your finances. Just update your monthly budget. For most people, budgets are sort of a 4-letter word, or they feel like a turtleneck, they feel restrictive, whatever. Just update your budget. Just update. All right, here's how much income is coming in. Here's all of our fixed expenses. Here's all of our automatic savings, and then here's typically what we spend at the grocery store, shopping, that sort of stuff. Just see if it all fits. And if it doesn't, make some intentional decisions to say, well, I want to spend more money here, and I'll do that by choosing to spend less money here, something like that, okay? Update your budget. For those of you that have a goal of going on a trip, going on a vacation, I know our family, we've got 2 of them slotted for 2022. You could have a goal to pay cash for your vacation. Pay cash. Don't put it on the credit card and then pay it off over a couple of months. Pay cash. Save up dollars in advance, okay, and pay cash for that vacation. That could be a goal. All right, what about on the flip side of managing some risks? You could have a goal of getting your estate plan either set up or updated in 2022. It sounds daunting. It's not fun to think about those sorts of things happening, but if that's been creating some, using up some space, some worry in your head, set a goal to get your estate plan updated or get it done, get a will in place, powers of attorney, medical directives, those sorts of things, and review all your beneficiaries on your investment accounts. That's it. I mean, it doesn't take too long. Your CFP should be doing that for you, by the way. Our CFPs do that for our clients each and every year. So have a goal of updating your estate plan, making sure that you've got the right structure in place, and then ensuring that all your beneficiaries are appropriate. And then lastly, okay, again, having some financial worry, here's a goal that could help you avoid some worry, and that is analyze your life insurance. Do that, what we call a needs analysis approach, basically a fire drill to say if something were to happen to you or your spouse right now, financially, what would things look like? Do you have enough life insurance? Again, not fun to think about, but if right now you're thinking of your finances and saying, yeah, we've got some concerns, I've got some worries, I've got maybe some regrets or concerns, set a goal to alleviate some of those concerns. And some of that could be, updating that estate plan, like I said, or redoing that life insurance needs analysis to make sure that you've got the right structure. All right, so those are 10 potential financial goals that you could set for this upcoming year. Specific financial goals. There is an infinite number. Some of those might have applied to you, maybe none of them did, okay? Still, set some specific financial goals, maybe a handful, 2, 3, 4, work with your certified financial planner, make sure they're the right goals, and then figure out a plan, a strategy to achieve them, to make them all fit in your financial life without crowding out other financial initiatives or other financial goals. Work with your CFP on that. If you don't have a CFP on your team, contact one on my team. You can find us online, Korhorn.com. That's Korhorn with a K. WiseMoneyShow.com. You can find us there as well, or send us an email, info@Korhorn.com. All right, there you have it. Go out and take your next wise step in your financial life.